1, 2, Sarang!
Hey! Annyeong! This is Pia.
Hello, this is Monica.
And what's up, everyone? This is Trency, and welcome to another sizzling summer episode of 1, 2, Sarang! Woohoo!
Hey!
Sizzle, grabe. Akala natin mainit pa, pero bumabagyo na pala.
Correct. Sana better weather na by this time.
Correct, actually. By the time you hear this, better weather na. But as of recording, may parating pong bagyo, which is why we found it apt na balikan natin ang ating summer days of 2023 that has gone so fast. Okay, and how do we do it? By, of course, delulu-ing.
Yes!
Diba, ang galing-galing natin magdilulu, guys.
Because, you know, when there is heat, there is delulu.
When there's heat in my loins. In my loins?
Wow, in your loins. Hinahalo ko yung Jeju ale ko.
I love it. Yan pa ba yung binili natin from before?
Uy, grabe, naubos ko na yung matagal na. Nakahanap ako sa Kmart ulit.
Okay. Yung mga Jeju beer na yan, natuwang-tuwa kami when we saw it during one of our during our TTT last year, yes.
Correct.
So kung nasa Santo Tomas, Batangas kayo, guys, hanapin nyo yung sobrang okay na Korean store doon. Dami nilang stuff.
It's on an intersection.
Hanapin nyo na lang.
Kasama yun sa adventure ninyo.
Correct.
Ayan, adventure.
Yeah, adventures, yes. Sakto talaga, speaking of. So, ang episode natin today is called Summer Delulus with our bias barkadas. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you've seen it, we sent out, we storied na kukuha kami ng mga entries from our dear listeners and our dear friends na rin, of course, because you're part of our One to Sarang community. We love you guys. Thank you sa pagsuporta. And we asked you guys kung ano ang dream vacation nyo with your bias barkada.
Yes!
And when we mean bias barkada, hindi lang yung barkada na puro bias mo, ha? Huwag namang ganun.
Bakit hindi?
Pwede naman. Pwede naman din. Oo, pero syempre yung
preference.
Oo. Kung kunyari yung drama niya parang friends to lovers.
Correct.
Diba? Why not? Summer lovin'. Diba? Ayun. So we ask you that and then may mga dumating naman sa aming entries. Thank you so much for that. And we will be talking about it tonight. Oh, exciting. Okay. So syempre, of course, meron din kaming entries with our own bias barkada. So abangan nyo na lang kung anong sizzling summer adventure na ikukwento namin sa inyo.
Sweaty
talaga.
Summer eh.
Oo nga naman. Okay, sige, magsisimula ako. Alright, okay. So this one is a very dear entry for me. Wow. This comes from fellow Mumu. Alright. And
magpapakita din ba siya ng bra? Charot.
Correct. Uy, gusto ko talaga gawin yung ginagawa ni Wasa. Yung may t-shirt siya
magpalaki ng
bra
boobs?
niya.
Okay.
Oo. Yun din. Hinintay ko lang pagkakataong maging cup B.
Oo, yun lang din ang mga pangarap. Ako din, same.
Di ba? Versus maging negative A.
Oo.
Kung na lang ma-invert yung utong ko. Alam mo yung papasok. Tanggapin niyo yan, guys. Okay.
Reality.
This is from Gogo Bebe. Ayan, okay. Ibilis ako nila, medyo mahaba. Alam mo, actually, can I just share na sobrang nagpasalamat kami sa aming mga entries ngayon. Very detailed po sila.
I know!
Kakaloka. O talagang, they
quite
put their
fantastic.
Heart. Yes. Oo. So, matuwa na lang kayo mamaya. Baka naman makarelate kayo, dear listeners, sa kanilang mga kwento. Okay, balik ako. This is from Gogo Bebe, and she says, Dear Tita Charo, hindi ko lang ba Charo? Wala man Charo sa atin. Maalaala.
Nagdedelulu pala siya.
Should I start singing?
Correct.
Yes.
Maalaala. Okay. Okay. Dear Tita Charo, it's the peak of summer, and it's time to take a vacay with my bias barkada, the fierce and talented ladies of Mamamoo, Solar, Moonbull, Wee-In, and Wasa. And as a follow-up to their Boracay trip last 2019, alam na yun, our vacay will be island hopping all over the Philippines because there are more islands to explore. But of course, since hindi nakasama si Wheein sa first trip to Boracay, we will start there. Boracay talaga. Maraming Koreans doon.
Correct. Diba? That's right.
Parang nag-ano lang sila, Jeju. Ayan. And we will stay in Shangri-La, Boracay, Bongga, as featured in Solar Sido YouTube episode on September 26, 2019. Detailed.
Specific. Okay.
But this time, instead of the pool villa, we will stay in the treetop villa because upgrade. All caps. And after Boracay, we will go to the different islands of Cebu, Bohol, and Palawan. Wala akong masyadong vision for Cebu and Bohol. But in Palawan, we will have a boat expedition and we will explore the remote islands from Coron to El Nido. So ang sabi niya parang Tao, if you guys are familiar with that.
Is that still alive?
It is still very alive. Todo pa rin siya. And since kasama ang mama mo, we will have tons of karaoke, food trip, and soju because we know they all love to eat and drink. But most importantly, magbabaon kami ng canned kimchi like Solar and Moonbull in Hong Kong nung nag-battle trip sila. Yes. Ang saya-saya noon. Sobrang favorite. And we will close the vacay by relaxing in a luxurious resort in Palawan or maybe Amanpulo because it's what the best girl group deserves.
That's so nice.
So, yan ang kanyang entry. So, it seems very, very group specific. Parang, I'm here to cater to my favorite girl group of all time.
And I could just imagine them, para silang mga, super mag-enjoy sa beach. I haven't seen yung pagpunta nila sa Boracay, but I could just imagine kung paano sila pag mag-island hopping, kung ano yung mga reactions nila. And syempre, yung kumain na kumain, especially si Wasa, parang let's go, Wasa.
And like, you know how we've done like these beach trips? We did something similar, Trency. Remember when we did like an island hopping in El Nido and we were all girls. It was so much fun. Actually, kinonsider ko na yung entry ko something similar. The teen girl. Pero wala eh.
Pero gusto mo ng mga lalaki.
Gusto ko boys eh.
Yan.
Pero diba, ang saya ng feeling lang. Like, the beach trip na parang you conquer the islands and like, it's just water fun and girl friendships.
Correct, bonding. Yung parang at some point, after all the soju that you've drunk, or like, kunyari nagtao sila, diba? So, syempre, in some remote island. So, sila lang, tas campfire, and then, syempre, you have the stars and the moon kasi walang ibang ilaw. Tas at some point, biglang maglalabasan na kayo ng mga like, deepest, darkest secrets nyo, and then you just bond all night long. And then, after that, pagising nyo sa umaga, parang, oh my God, we're such friends.
Alam mo yun? Besties kong besties.
Nakakatuwa.
Like, besties level na yung camping. Di ba yung nag-camping tayo sa El Nido? So, walang banyo. Correct. kailangan talaga naka-partners kami. Buddy-buddy system para umihi. Kasi walang ilaw eh. So, so imagine yung friendship namin, iniilawan ko si friend A. Habang nag-uwiwi, kasi syempre madilim. And then you can, like, the silence and all you can hear is her wiwi. And it's like,
sa tubig.
So the entire time, we're like, we're so close na, no? I know how your pee sounds like.
Oh my gosh.
For more, yung isang island na pinuntahan namin, parang meron silang glow-in-the-dark plankton. Anong tawag sa plankton?
Correct.
Glow-in-the-dark. So, pag wiwiwi ka,
plankton, oo.
pero lahat ba ng plankton umiilaw?
Some, yeah, they have bioluminescence.
Yung may yung solar-powered. Solar-powered plankton lang yung umiilaw. So, pag magwiwi ka, umiilaw siya. Kasi, umihi ka sa tubig eh. Alam mo, nagpapasalamat talaga kami kay Lord for the world's biggest toilet. Thank you for providing us the world's biggest toilet, Lord.
I love it.
And thank you, Lord, for friendships na rin. Girl friendships are the best.
Yes. Oo nga. My God. Tayong tatlo. Hello. So, kayo guys, kung nakita niyo yung, gusto niyo malaman kung gaano kami ka-close, you can go back to one of our videos in our Instagram. Yung nagtititi kami.
Okay.
Bakit lumaki yung mata ni Pia? Akala mo
kinabahan ako kasi kung anong klaseng video
kasi,
yan.
Kasi, meron yung mga mga back in the day ba to?
Oo, mga ganyan.
Wala naman mga back in the day.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ayun. So, yun ang ating entry from Go Go Baby. Yun. Good start, diba? Very, parang girl trip warmth.
True. Oh, I like that.
From a girl trip, yung sa akin naman, bro trip yung sa akin. Kasi ang entry na to ay galing kay Two Cut Stan. So, ang kanyang dream Hallyu barkada is kasama si So In-guk. Kasi tawang-tawa siya kay So In-guk, like bonggang-bongga. Next naman, si Park Seo-joon. Kasi tawang-tawa din siya kay Park Seo-joon.
I love this.
Si Lee Yi-kyung, kung kilala niyo siya from Waikiki and madaming mga variety show, another funny guy. And of course, since isa nga siyang Two-Cut stan, kailangan nandun din si DJ Two-Cuts ng Epic High. And may featuring din dito, kasama rin ang Busok Soon. So alam niyo na, nasa aeroplano pa lang sila, parang gumugulong na silang lahat kakatawa. Hindi natin alam kung gaano kagulo. Pero ganon. Saan niya sila dadalhin? Sabi niya, gusto ko lang actually, ang trip niya is mag-420, kung nagpo-420, itong mga to. Kasi pupunta naman silang California, where it's okay.
Oo, tama naman. Legal.
So, magdi-Disneyland sila sa California. Tapos nun, makikita nila, para gusto niya makita kung paano tong mga to na riding mga roller coasters and all those rides with all those craziness, kung paano sila mag-react and gaano sila kaingay. And then, syempre, sabi niya sa akin, sabi ko, California, mag-i-in and out kayo. Sabi niya, hindi, alam ko naman hahanapin nila K-barbecue. So, maghahanap sila ng samgyupsal. Sabi niya, sana only, para masulit. Yun ang sabi niya. Okay.
May point ka doon.
Diba? Alam niya na yun yung preference. Tapos, syempre, kailangan nilang uminom ng beer. And ang special request niya is, bago matapos yung gabi, dapat, kung saan man yung saan man yung accommodation nila, dapat parang mansion effect, ganyan. May place kung saan sila magka-campfire. So, magka-campfire sila, kwentuhan, tawanan. Pero yung importanteng bagay is yung laging present kapag nagka-campfire ang mga Koreans, yung powder na nilalagay dun sa fire para umiilaw-ilaw na iba-ibang
parang
kulay.
ang tawag dito? Midnight Society.
Yung microcosmos powder thingy.
Oo, di ba? Nagiging blue, nagiging green, yung mga ganyang ilaw. Para makita din niya kung paano sila mag-react sa mga ganon.
Gusto ko yung habang nagka-campfire sila for 4 hours, may assigned lang na magtatapon nun. So, buong gabi lang talagang pumuputok lang yung mga ilaw continuously.
Di ba ginawa na to ni Seo-joon sa In the Soup nila with the Wooga Squad. Parang they did that na.
Standard talaga siya sa lahat ng campfire na ginagawa nila, sa lahat ng variety na napanood ko, lagi nila tong baon. So, dadalhin din nila to sa Amerika para ma-experience nila to doon. Mahalaga yun.
Wala ba yun sa Amerika? Or kailangan Korean-made yung importante?
Kailangan Korean-made. Kasi yun yung pride nila.
Correct. Tsaka pag pumutok siya, amoy samgyupsal.
Wow.
Parang feeling mo na sa loob ng isang restaurant.
Hindi man lang lavender, gano'n.
Wow!
Depende sa kulay. Kunyari, kung pula, samgyupsal yung amoy. Tapos kung kunwari,
chili peppers.
Pink or orange, chili peppers, gano'n. Or pag orange, amoy siya, Jeju tangerine.
Pomelo.
Pomelo.
Ayun lang, yun lang yung wish niya na maka-hangout silang lahat tapos masaya lang. Theme park tapos kain. Yan.
Wait, tatanggap ba sila ng babae sa grupo na to? Kasi parang ang saya
Bakit naman hindi? I mean, pwede tayong sumama because this is all fantasy.
Kasi ang hirap yung pantasya naman niya, di papasok tayo sa utak niya. Papayagan ba niya tayong pumasok sa utak niya?
Papayag tayo. Papayag naman siya. Wala siyang choice dahil tayo ang host.
Also, 420 yun. Bukas na bukas utak nila by then.
Correct.
Ang saya.
Na-imagine ko lang yung parang nasa Disneyland sila ng ganon. Kung sino man ang may gustong sumali sa ganong trip, di ba? Parang ang saya lang. Tas ang ingay, ang gulo.
Naririnig ko na sila actually.
Di ba?
Meron akong tanong. Kasi I mean, syempre di ba may certain effects ang ating Mary J sa mga sa tao. Diba? It's either super magda-downer ka. Or parang lutang ka na pero masaya na high, ganyan. So, ang tanong ko lang, sino kaya sa kanila yung parang, woo, ganun. At sino yung parang lugmok na parang hindi mo na magalaw?
Oh my gosh. Feeling ko, si Two Cuts parang same lang din na parang tulala pa rin and medyo sabaw lang, bigla nilang sasayaw, mga ganyan. Pero feeling ko sa Busok Soon, feeling ko si Hoshi din parang titigil lang siya eh.
Feeling ko titigil din siya. Oo.
No, titigil siya parang yun lang yung rare time na makikita natin siyang kalma.
Correct.
Si So In-guk kaya, sana ma-hyper siya kasi parang ang saya, ang sabaw-sabaw lang din niya.
Yung gusto kong ma-hyper, si Sojun. Kasi
Never
normal
chill,
kasi chill
hyper,
lang siya.
Yun nga chill lang siya. Actually.
Or nagla-laugh trip lang. Gusto ko, parang nakakatawa yung magla-laugh trip lang sila magkakasama.
Correct.
Feeling ko kung si Songkwan parang feeling ko.
Parang mapapraning yun.
Mapapraning. Parang ang dami niya sinasabi. Tapos ma-realize na lang niya mag-isa na lang siya.
pero, pag ma-realize niya na mag-isa na lang siya, pag tingin niya sa kanan, andun din si DK. Thinking the same thing.
Ganun din,
like, experiencing the exact same thing. Correct. On a beach, pero separate sila.
Pero separate sila. So, kunyari, tao ka from a distance, may nakikita kang dalawang tao sa beach, kinakausap yung mga sarili nila. Nakaharap lang sila.
Exactly.
Pero may isang metro lang. So, parang hindi naman sa'yo nag-uusap. Oh my God, nakakatawa yun.
Sama tayo.
Okay. Omon.
Okay. So, for this entry, quick lang to. This is from Luis. Okay. So, sino ang dadalhin ni Luis? It's going to be Jungkook, V, RM, and Hobie. Oh, cute. Bakit 4? Parang yung message niya dito, 4 na, sige na. Feeling ko 7 yung bibit-bitin niya eh. Napilitan lang na
Pwede namang all.
Oo. But anyway, so ito lang naman yung mga minention niya. Okay, ang situation, ang lay of the land. It's going to be in the soup location kasi big field, less individual areas, and lots of common areas to bond. Plus my lake.
Correct.
That's so nice. And then, what's gonna happen is, it's basically the first season of BTS is in the soup. And what's gonna happen is, it's basically a BTS dogs meet and greet.
Cute!
Gusto ko rin sumali. Ang backgrounder is, okay, in her words, I lost my dog soulmate of 14 years last year, and my favorite genre of Bangtan posts are their pet posts. It's so comforting, and I'm also so curious to see the dynamic between the Bangtan dogs. So that's Bam, Tani, Moni, and Mickey. Sila yung star na vacation na to. So yun, meet and greet of the doggies. And I love that.
So yung bias barkada niya pala, hindi yung BTS, kundi yung mga aso.
Yung mga aso nila.
Basically. I'd sign up for that. Although pag-iisipan ko kung dadalhin ko si Greg kasi galit pa rin ako sa kanya.
Grabe!
Marami rin siyang opinion. Tulad ng kanyang dog mom.
I know. Sorry. Tapos tama ngayon, andito siya sa kwarto tapos tahimik siya.
In fairness.
What the hell was wrong with her in our last recording?
Na-hyper lang. Pero
sobrang cute din talaga kung paano sila how they take care of their pets. Kasi syempre, alam naman natin kapag parang ganon, medyo may daddy, may daddy energy yan kapag nag-aalaga ng pets. And syempre, gustong-gusto natin as fans nakikita yung ganyan. Tawang-tawa ako dun sa mga tweet kasi 'di ba nag-we live lang si JK tapos sinabi niya nireklamo siya ng mga kapitbahay kasi daw masyadong maingay pag nag-video okay. Tapos sabi dun sa Twitter na actually sa true si Bam yung nag-file ng complaint kasi nga na-miss niya yung doctor's appointment niya the next day dahil nag-video okay siya hanggang alas 4.
Wait, totoo na-miss niya yung doctor's appointment niya?
No, Army is just assumed kasi 'di ba parang hanggang umaga, nag-video ko siya na parang, maya-maya, may doctor's appointment si Bam, pero di ba nakatulog siya?
Wait, didn't he reply to that? Didn't he say, like, his brother or something was the one who took him to
I wouldn't know talaga. So, nakapagpa naman pala.
He didn't miss. Pero, hindi pa rin siya ang nagdala.
Correct. Kasi nakatulog na siya. Nakatulog siyang hawak pa rin yung mic.
Correct. Video is importanter ba?
Yeah. Pero nakakatawa na kinomplain siya ng mga kapitbahay. Kasi I remember pinag-uusapan din natin to before na parang, di ba nag-worry yung mga kapitbahay niya? So true enough, nag-complain talaga sila.
Kasi hindi na lang niya pa soundproof yun, mayaman naman siya.
Hindi. In-explain niya na technically, hindi narinig yung noise, but the vibrations.
Yeah.
Grabe naman yung bass ng mga kanta niya. Pwedeng bawasan yun ng konti.
Correct.
Anyway, going back to the dogs. Yes, very same. I mean, if
but isn't Mickey super old na? Diba yun yung sabi ni Hobie sa dun sa last parang hindi na nakakakita. Yeah.
And I think Moni's old also.
Oo.
Wala na siya masyado exposure,
But not as old as Mickey.
Tapos ang saya pa siguro na-imagine ko na pag nasa lake sila, tapos they're all there, they're like climbing on top of each other. Tapos of course, ang laki-laki ni Bam. So, pero parang syempre, mga little dogs, mga palaban, di ba?
Correct.
So, makiki-jam sila. And then, ma-realize ni Bam na parang, you know what, I'm not as aggressive as I thought I was.
Tapos si Tanny yung pinakamatapang.
Correct.
Ang tapang na mukha niya.
Correct, oo.
As a dog, alam kaya nila kung gaano ka big deal ng mga, daddies?
Diba? Alam mo,
na-realize kaya nila yun?
Feeling ko, as in, parang kung kunyari si JK, parang, bakit nawawala yung mga toothbrush ko? Wow. Binibenta na pala ni Bam.
Alam mo, mukhang sobrang talino nga ni Bam. Feeling ko gagawin nga niya yun.
Diba? Bibenta pa yan sa dark web.
Cunning.
Diba? Tapos yung nagpapadala ng mga pagkain kay JK nun, alam mo ba kung saan nakuha yung information? Kay Bam.
Binenta kasi niya online.
Actually. Or kinausap. Siya talaga yung kinausap ng delivery guy. Bam.
Correct. Oo.
We in this. Ito ba? In on this? Okay, go. So siya yung may go signal.
Dun sa V-Live, di ba parang nag-iwan si JK ng pagkain sa table. Tapos parang sabi ni JK, wag niyang kainin. So, si Bam, parang, mag-order na lang ako ng sarili kong pagkain. So, hindi para kay JK yung food. Para sa kanya yun.
Oh my God, yun pala yun.
Inutusan niya yung mga fans. Gutom na ako. Please, pengi pagkain.
JK naman, akala niya, it's all about him. No.
No, it's all about Bam.
Yeah. Tapos what if yung vibrations pala, hindi dahil sa music, si Bam yun. Humihingi ng saklolo.
Get me out of here. Tanggalin niya na. Gabi-gabi na lang to.
I love it so much.
Oh, Bam.
At saka si Yoongi, di ba parang yung cat na yun lagi niyang kasama?
May cat siya.
Kaya siguro hindi na si Holly.
May cat
siya. Oo. Parang per photo lang.
Nako, yung mata ni Trency. Nako. Ayan na. Nagbabalik loob.
Ako. Parang DK, kailangan maging not allergic to cats ka na, please. How are we gonna take care of my 6 children?
Okay lang. Iinom siya ng
antihistamine.
Benadryl araw-araw.
Ay, araw-araw naka-Benadryl. Kamusta liver nun?
Di high na siya.
Correct.
Araw-araw.
So, therefore, pwede na siyang pumuntang 420 sa California.
Correct.
Without the 420.
Without the 420. Nakapag-practice na siya. Benadryl lang katapat. Sarap ng Benadryl. Okay. Alright. So, tapos na po tayo sa mga aso. Pasok na po tayo sa mga lalaki. Anong connection?
Ayan.
Wala.
Wala lang. Connected yan. Okay, go.
Para lang, transition, di ba? Okay, so this one is an entry from one of our dearest people in our lives. Pangalanan na lang natin siyang How de Carabao. Siya po yung nagbigay din ng entry last Delulu segment natin. Last Delulu episode natin. Okay. It was finally summer. Kakatapos lang ng school and my friends and I planned on having a vacation in Jeju Island.
Ooh.
I go to our little group chat. Sana all my jowa. Yun yung pangalan ng group chat nila. Girl. And ask them who wants to join. 4 people wanted to join. So I booked the flight tickets and the hotel for May 26 to May 30. Very specific.
Okay.
Okay, so I arrived at the airport. I was the first one there. And I waited for them to arrive. And then 30 minutes later, of course, dumating si Ming Hao of 17.
Nasa Pilipinas sila, ganon. Okay, go.
Correct. Oo nga. Parang na.
Or nasa Korea na siya nito.
Nasa Pilipinas pa lang siya nito.
Okay.
Papunta pa lang silang Jeju Island. Okay. Sabi niya, I smiled at him and gave him a hug. Wow, hug! You're early. May convo. You're early, I said, as he took my luggage and dragged it for me. Dragged it for me. And then he told me, well, I didn't want you to be alone. Summer romance! Here we go. Okay. So, dumating ng mga kaibigan niya. Dumating si Junwei with his black shirt and his dirty blonde hair. And then si Joshua, nandyan din. Kabarkada rin niya si Joshua. Blue polo shirt, specific. And may bracelet siya, na siya ang gumawa. Of course, sino ba naman, diba? And then Wusong dumating din, Wusong of the Rose, dumating with his guitar. And then they had breakfast, and then they flew out. And then they just enjoyed the flight as their chaotic selves. And then finally, they landed at Jeju International Airport. And then they went out quickly and went straight to the Hybe Hotel. May Hybe Hotel ba sa Jeju?
Wala. Pero sige, ibigay natin yan sa
sige,
kanya.
bigay natin
I think
yan.
it's part of the delulu.
It's part of the delulu. Okay, sige. Hybe Hotel. So I guess all black din tong hotel na to.
Correct. May mga practice room.
May mga practice room. Or ano.
Where music happens.
Correct.
Tag nila.
Girl. Wag, Monica.
Ay, hindi. Literal
Okay,
music.
literally.
Ano ba?
Sorry naman, girl. Yung utak ko eh. Okay. So, punta silang Hybe Hotel, and then meron silang small discount thanks to Songchol.
Wow.
Songchol talaga bigay ng discount. Ito, very important detail to, no? Minghao and I shared the room, 11:05. Joshua and June shared 11:06, and Wusong wanted to be alone, 11:07.
Okay.
Yun lang naman. Importante yan, diba? Kaya magdidilulo tayo, kailangan detalyado. Okay. So, nung first day nila, they decided to rest and hang out. And on the second day, in-explore nilang Yopjay Beach. And Minghao and her, I guess this is where they did Hai Cheng. They tried to reenact Hai Cheng. But then she flinched kasi nga hindi naman siya sumasayaw, but they just laughed and moved on. On the third day, they went to Hamdok Beach, and Wusong and Junwi were being silly and made sandcastles. Silly ba si Wusong?
Hindi ko masyado sure.
Oo.
Ano yun? Single?
Silly.
Silly.
I guess single din siguro siya. Hindi ko alam. Sana.
Alamin natin.
Cutie siya eh.
Cutie nga siya.
Oo nga.
Okay. And on the fourth day, they chose to stay in the hotel and try their buffet breakfast. Because they haven't tried it yet. Mahalaga yung kailangan pag nag-hotel ka, kailangan ma-avail mo talaga yung buffet breakfast. Sayang, kasama yun sa bayad mo. Correct. And then they went swimming in the pool, and while they were there, they were playing all their favorite songs. And then at that night, I think this is their last day, they all met at the rooftop buffet. Buffet na naman! Mahilig siya sa buffet! Mahilig sa buffet! And then, after nung kumain, they went to the balcony and they just looked at the sky and the moon was shining and there were lots of stars. And then ito, I think this is an important part. Minghao went beside her and put his head on her shoulder and said, "How is tomorrow our last day? Time passes by so quickly," he pouted. And then she giggled. "Time really goes by quickly when you're having fun." I looked at him, and he looks at me, and he kisses my cheek. Summer romance. So they had fun the rest of the night, and they were joking about, what happened, and ended up with, tears of joy. And then the next day, it was time to say goodbye, and they flew back, and gusto lang niyang pasalamatan si Songchol para sa discount.
Discount lang, di man lang binayaran ng buo.
Tsaka hindi lang si Songchol ngayon ng source. Woozy's black card.
Correct.
Dapat pati ginamit nga rin yun.
Tama.
Sorry, pardon me. They came from Seoul pala. Hindi sila sa Pilipinas. Nasa Seoul na siya nun.
Okay.
Ayun. So, yun ang ating entry from our dear How de Carabao.
Sobrang bet talagang Jeju. Parang sarap-sarap talagang puntahan ng barkadahan.
Diba?
Parang sarap ma-fall in love sa Jeju, no?
Diba?
Nako.
I mean, nakikita natin siya sa pictures, pero parang ang parang ang calming niyang place.
Correct.
Diba? Parang, I don't know, I mean, ano ba siya? May wild party, parang reputation ang Jeju. I haven't heard.
I don't know. Maybe siguro meron. Pero parang in what I know, diba there's that other beach, Yang. Parang Yang yun yung mas party. At least in what we see in their pop culture, in their media, right? Pero pag Jeju kasi parang you see mga Pinterest shots of calm and peace and oranges and alam mo yun,
but also
parang,
a sex museum.
Oh yeah, but there is a sex museum.
Yeah.
Kasi nga back in the day, I remember na why there was a sex museum. I remember na why it was a sex museum. Kasi dun nga dati sila honeymoon. Back in the day.
Correct.
Alam ko dun sila mismo nagsisex. May motel pala dun dati.
Sa park.
Well, I guess madami dahil dun nga nag-honeymoon.
Correct. So talagang actually nga pag ini-imagine ko yung Jeju, I go back to yung episode ng Hungry and Hairy. Yung nag-Jeju. Ang ganda-ganda kasi nung bahay nila. And then it's like right beside this like really long stretch of beach.
Yes.
Na sobrang ganda. Parang...
And it seems like there's so much good food there too.
Correct.
Like there's so many restaurants to try na iba-ibang cuisine. So, interesting. Really, really interesting place.
Parang may mga unique dishes sila. Parang I follow this guy on Instagram. Parang he's this like American dude. So he's white. How do you say it politically correct? He's Anglo-Saxon. And then, ang galing-galing niya mag-Korean kasi nag-aaral talaga siyang Korean. And then, he's just fascinated with Korea in general. And then, he went to Jeju. Tapos, meron siyang kinakain na para siyang, bibimbap, pero seafood. Tapos, habang kinakain niya, sobrang sarap na sarap siya. Tapos, parang ako like, gusto ko na mag-Jeju. Gusto ko na kumain ng mga ganyang pagkain.
That sounds so fantastic. Oh my gosh.
My God.
Gusto ko tulogin ng bibimbap ngayon.
Correct. Ang gusto ko lang sa kwento ni How de Carabao. Is kumbaga parang naging lang siya. Para siyang barkada vacation, pero excuse lang nilang dalawa ni Minhao para mag-date.
Correct. Sinama lang yung iba.
Correct. May mga ganun ba kayong kilala or na-experience? Yung parang, kunwari, magkasama kayong barkada, pero dalawa lang kayo nandun. Kunwari,
naman.
Yung paalam nyo sa mami mo. Ganun.
I mean, gets, may friendship din naman, pero alam mo naman ang ulterior motive nila ay na silang dalawa lang ay magkasama.
Ang mapag-isa.
Ako ang strategy ko dati, kung ganyan, hindi na ako magsasama ng barkada, pero sasabihan ko na parang, uy, sinabi ko kay mami, ikaw kasama ko Yung gano'n na lang.
Abiso na lang.
May ganun din naman.
Kasi diba, parang, ang hirap na isasama mo pa sila, tapos magsusulo lang kayo. Parang di ba jahe yun sa iba?
Depende.
I mean, is it like, sa mga, parang feeling ko boys, wala sila masyadong pake. Parang I feel like girls are a little bit more concerned pag ganun.
Probably.
Na parang sinama mo ko, tapos noon, iiwan mo ko.
Baka it depends din on the place. Kasi like if you go kunwari on a beach or kunyari camping in the woods, parang it requires na kayo yung magkakasama as a group lagi. Kasi alam mo yun. Pero kunyari city trip, mas madali kasi to separate ways. Gets?
Yeah.
Kasi may kanya-kanyang I don't know, gustong gawin and stuff.
Tsaka transport is easier.
Yeah.
Correct.
So medyo nakakainis nga kung dapat camping nga. Magkakasama kayo, pero nandun kayo sa gilid, like together, like not minding the others. That is pretty annoying.
Parang habang yung iba nagsisibak ng kahoy, nagkekerengkengan kayo dun sa sa bushes. Yun jahe. Parang camping to. Kailangan, put your weight. Tama ba yung term ko? Give your weight. Pull your weight.
Dapat.
Gusto ko yung put.
Put your weight on. If you like it, you should have put your weight on it.
Ganon. Para hindi, hindi hanginin, ganon.
Correct. True. So, yun ang ating entry from How de Carabao.
Okay. So, eto naman, yung next entry natin, kasi kanina, si Tukat Stan, meron siya yung entry na funny. Ito naman, yung gusto naman niya, yung mas serious naman niya na entry. So, ang dream barkada naman niya na isasama dito sa second niya na dream Hallyu summer vacation is si Namjoon at si Yoongi, si Code Kans, tapos si Woozi at si Hoshi.
What?
Tapos nun, sabi niya, si Yoongi bilang pinakamayaman because of all his royalties and all the things that he has produced, either siya or si Woozi, payamanan na lang silang dalawa. Mag-rent sila ng penthouse apartment sa New York. Tapos nun, ang gagawin lang nilang lahat is that they will be exchanging ideas and creating music. Tapos nun, bilang parang partner-partner sila because may RM tsaka Yoongi, may Woozi tsaka si Hoshi, pero nandun si Code Kans. Sabi niya, so silang dalawa ni Code Kans yung magkasama. Tapos nun, isa-style din siya ni Code Kans kasi may ganong episode siya sa I Live Alone na and he's known to be fashionable. So, isasama na din niya yun na isa-style niya ako para kapag lumabas ako, cool din ako like the rest of them. And then, yun din, usual, gusto din niya na iinom sila, kakain ng K-barbecue as usual. And of course, may 420 din na kasama. Gusto lang niyang ma-experience and to really pick the minds of these people in that kind of space na parang nandun sila sa isang place na malayo and then mas city and to see how they could all create music together. Ayun yung kanyang second na dream.
I love that.
Gusto ko yun.
Super love that.
Creative vacation siya.
Yeah.
Diba?
It's not really for
Parang-
relaxation. Parang it's really more to get
But
to know
it's
people.
relaxing. I got to do that once. Like, I went on this trip to Baguio lang naman with, I mean, they're my friends, pero parang, alam mo yung sila yung combination na hindi ko isipin na ito yung combination. Alam mo yun? And then yung intention namin was to come up with a story. Parang may na-pitch na idea. And like, how can we turn this into a script? And like, technically, dalawa lang sa kanila writers. But the rest, I don't know, on the artsy side, like exploring the story of what it could be. So, yung intention namin of the trip, while it was a vacation, parang we went to the cemetery, we checked out places of Baguio that was never seen, that isn't really, hindi talaga siya puntahan ng mga tao. Parang we tried to get to know the city from a different perspective. And, I don't know, I had such a great time in that trip. Kasi, like, literally, it was just picking minds of artists na parang, ganyan ka pala mag-isip. Or, alam mo yon, parang nung pagtapak namin sa sementeryo, syempre, lahat kami first time. Parang, alam mo yun, ang saya lang pagmasdan yung mga itsura nila. Like, me, I was like trying to think of, ano kaya iniisip nila? Alam mo yun, how are they seeing this since we're all seeing this for the first time? Yung ganun ba? Ang sarap ng feeling.
Naalala ko lang dun sa listahan ni Tukat Stan. 'Di ba may RM tsaka Suga, parehong naggumagawa talaga ng music.
Correct.
Codecans gumagawa ng music.
Oo.
Woozy tsaka Hoshi. Ba't si Hoshi? Ba't di si Bomzu? Sabi niya kailangan kasi may laugh trip. Yun lang yung role ni Hoshi sa trip na yun.
Alam mo,
Hoy, pero alam mo, feeling ko si Hoshi though, as their choreographer, I think may important yung participation na dito kasi he sees things differently.
Oo. Yung
True.
pag-visualize.
Pag-visualize.
Pero parang siya lang talaga yung hindi producer dun sa mga pumunta dun.
Correct,
Yun lang
actually.
naman.
Wait,
But
pero
at least
magaling siya doon sa
he's
In the
come
Soup, ha?
Oo, pero diba, hindi, kasi he can't come up with his own beats. He will ask Woozy to come up with the beats. And then, parang ganun yung contribution niya. Pero yun nga, kailangan daw nila ng laugh trip. And mahalaga talaga na may laugh trip kapag may mga ganyang mga ano. Kasi when things get too serious, diba? Diba?
Correct.
Pero si Hoshi yung nakikipag-away, di ba? Pag if it's not done, di ba? Tama ba? Siya yung medyo mas
when it comes to choreo. Pero siguro alam naman niya yung place niya dito.
Correct.
Na yung mga kasama mo naman. Mga batikang producer yan. Makikipag-ano ka pa ba?
Feeling ko nga, matutuwa siya kasi parang pagmamasdan niya lang si Suga,
Oh my
Sunbeam.
God!
Alam mo yun, you know how they kind of had a bond?
Yeah.
Sa Sushwita.
Sa Sushwita.
Correct.
To
Ang
be
wish
so
ko lang
cute to
sana
see
mas
them together.
maging comfortable siya with them. Kasi parang, I mean,
Maybe they are already.
Pero, I mean, going from Sushwita, yun lang naman yung nakakuha kong, nakita kong experience sila together. Na parang he was very like,
Sunbeam.
ganon. Although,
wala yung level of
siya,
comfort na meron siya kay Woozy, of course.
Correct.
Ang kanyang jowa. Charot.
Or baka si Woozy yung yung magiging daan for that
Probably.
closeness.
Probably. Oh, that's cool. Actually, if anything, parang si RM yung, well, at least sa analysis ko of how they are as people, I guess. Parang feeling ko siya yung ibang atake sa art, in a way, compared to the rest of them, maybe. I don't know. So, baka nga siya yung mas kailangan, well, hindi naman kailangan, pero kumbaga siya yung magiging different.
Although feeling ko same sila ni Codeconst. Parang same sila ng inspiration and ng pinaggagalingan.
Correct.
Mahilig sila sa mga parang parehong stuff coming with the like underground hip-hop background and things like that. Parang ang ganda nung synergy nung group na para pag iniisip ko na kung paano sila all coming together to produce something. That would be really cool.
And then in the background pa is New York.
Diba? Diba? Parang lahat talaga ng mga art pwede na lang talaga i-consume. So, go.
Saya-saya. Bright Lights, Big City.
My turn.
Okay.
And I have an entry from The Rebel.
Ayan.
Palaban. Okay. This was well written, actually. Okay, let me start. Summer is coming soon in Korea, and in another world, nagpa-plan ako ng summer getaway namin ng jowa ko. O diba? Straight to the point.
Jowa talaga. Okay, jowa tayo.
This guy is a popular idol, second gen. Naniniwala talaga ako that we're meant to be kasi why not? He's Donghae of Super Junior. Yes! Let's go, second gen!
Let's go!
Okay, si Donghae.
And also, I didn't know this, Donghae as in the East Sea. So it means that pala. So, the rebel's dream is to go to Donghae with Donghae. That's so cute. Now, Donghae's favorite dongseng is Seun of EXO. A random.
Magpa-pirates. Charot.
Diba? Interestingly, si Seun naman ang husband in another world ng isa sa mga closest friends na itago na lang natin sa pangalang Q. So,
okay.
So this trip is actually a double date. That's Donghae, the rebel, Seun, and Q. And it's going to be a 2-day, 1-night trip. So it starts with
2
an
days,
early
1 night,
morning.
so may variety show?
Ilbang!
It will start with an early morning breakfast sa condo niya overlooking the Han River na binili niya para kay the rebel. O, diba?
Dahil pera.
It's actually a 3-hour drive from Seoul to Donghae, so aalis sila ng around 9 a.m. Very detailed. Pagdating sa Donghae, we'll splurge on fresh seafoods, king crabs. Then they'll also take the Samchok Ocean Rail Bike. Yeah.
Ooh, I've seen that. That's cute.
Sobrang ganda daw ng view. They'll also go to the Chuam Chot de Bawi Rock for sunset at evening, holding hands then sa Chuam Suspension Bridge. Wow, very specific na mga places. Parang no? Madalas siya sa Korea, I guess.
Correct. Alam na alam niya.
Parang tinatalon lang niya yung Korea. Parang kinukubaw lang niya ang Korea.
The next day, we'll go on an early morning swim. Donghae and Seun will try to teach us how to surf. At kunwari na lang hindi kami marunong kahit na pareho kami ni Q na marunong dahil nakapag-lessons na sila sa Pinas. O, di ba? Ganun talaga yan. Pag flirting.
Correct.
Kailangan, I don't know. Okay, how? Mount the board? Now? Ganon.
The board or you? Wow.
Oh, those are your abs.
So, we'll wrap up the trip by going back to Samchok, this time to take the sea train. Ayaw na sana namin ni Q dahil masyado na kaming exposed doon, pero Donghae and Seun will insist because they know how much we love trains and the ocean. Tapos, ayun na. We'll be on our way back to Seoul and we'll already be planning our next double date, hopefully sa Jeju Island.
So, makikita sila doon ni How de Carabao.
Correct.
Ng mga 17 at ni Woods. I love it. I love all this detail.
I know. Still seaside.
Gusto ko malaman kung gaano katagal to nagbuburu sa mga utak ng mga listeners natin nagbigay ng entry. Kasi parang matagal na siyang nahimay. Kailangan lang siya isulat.
Tapos mga ang specific Their details. So parang,
siguro yun na naisip niya yun, kung pumunta na siya doon sa mga lugar na yun, naisip na niya yun na
True.
ito yun. Ito yung mga sinayo na
feeling ko rin.
mangyayari.
Sobrang feeling ko nga rin.
May mga ganun din ba kayong moments na, for example,
naman.
Pag pumunta kayo sa isang lugar, na parang like, oh my gosh, DK would love it if he was here. Ganon.
Sobrang dami.
Hindi pa sa level, not them, not my biases, but gets people in general.
Yeah.
People we know, people I know, I mean.
People we know that we know really know.
Not delulu.
Not delulu, no. Ganon. Ikaw, si Pia, parang feeling ko merong may mga...
Every time lang nakakita ko ng tiger, alam mo sa Eastwood, yung parang merong restaurant na parang Fire Tiger. Na parang feeling ko, kung nandito si Hoshi, basta magpapapicture siya dun, tapos dun siya sa may bibig ng tiger, tapos maghuhoranghe siya.
Correct.
Yung mga ganun, yung mga nasa itinerary niya na mga kailangan niyang gawin. Yung mga ganun.
Yung mga ganun ganap. Totoo yan.
Ikaw ba?
Minsan, yes. Kunwari like, pag sunset, parang, ang sarap naman ng may jowang kasama. Tapos, syempre, sino ba jowa ko sa utak ko? But, medyo nasasad ako sa sarili ko nung sinabi ko yung statement na yun.
Hindi, huwag ka masad. Hindi siya sad.
Parang kailangan ko na ng totoong lalaki, Lord. Lord. But, I mean, nakakatulong naman itong pagdedelulu to like open yourself up to the possibilities of the universe, I guess.
At sabi din, for our signs, maganda daw tong Jupiter in Taurus for like love and all of that new chapter. So, abangan.
Oh my God, exciting.
Here we go. Let's go on that trip. Now.
Ayan.
Oh my God. Actually, yung yung nagbigay ng entry na to, si The Rebel, sabi pa niya na parang, ano bang kailangan kong ibigay para mangyari ito? Kaluluwa ko, ready ko na ibigay. So, yes! Ready na rin ako magbigay ng kaluluwa ko. Ano pa bang kailangan nila para mangyari lahat ng mga dilulu natin? Please.
Sa true lang.
Okay, alright. So, yun ang ating entry from The Rebel. And now we move on to our contributions to this conversation. Yes, it's already our turn. Okay. Sisimulan ko na. I think na-mention ko na before kung sino yung parang bias barkada ko sa Hallyu world. So, uulitin ko na lang ulit sila here kasi parang feeling ko talaga they're the kind of people na I wanna hang out with. I think, based on what I know of who they are. Okay. If you know me, parang I'm sa mga friend groups ko, usually marami naman, but there's usually 3 of us-ish na parang core or something like that. Parang na nagbabond. 3 or 4. Parang ganun. So, which is why, ang aking bias barkada is Wee-in, Sonia, Jin, and me. Diba sa mga rom-com, it's usually 3 girls din. Pag like they go on trips and stuff. So, yun ang mangyayari. Ang pangalan ng group chat namin is Chika Chingus. Sobrang corny. Kailangan may group chat. Group chat namin ay Chika Chingus. Okay. Yan. So, ito na ang trip namin. So, mag-start tayo before the trip happens. And because, kinukwento ko to kasi sobrang mga familiar scenarios din to for me. Okay. Babasahin ko na lang yung sinulat ko. Okay. A drunken night with the Chika Chingus. Tapos someone says, oh my God, can we get on this girl trip na? Kasi hanggang chat group lang siya. Di ba may ganun tayo? Yung parang nagyayayaan sa chat group pero wala naman nangyayari. So parang, tara na, let's go na. And then sabi ni Wee-in, okay, sino may darts dyan? Determine natin kung kailan at saan. Okay. True enough, nung nag-darts kami while drunk, so hindi ko lang kung bakit walang na-injure doon, but I guess, we're pretty good darters.
Yes.
Ang nakuha ay Spain, 5 days for the end of May.
Love it.
Yan. So we're gonna go to Spain. Also because I love Spain. Malamig pa, pero let's go girls. Okay. So, syempre, simatay sa dream ko kasing makasakay ng business class. Kasama yun sa Delulu. So, salamat na lang po kay Madam Sonia Jean bilang sagot niya po to, no? As our madam. And then, so, pero ito na yung note ko sa sarili ko. Dapat hanggang business class lang. Yung first class parang medyo too much na. Okay.
Hindi. Kayang-kaya ni Sonia Jean
Delulu.
Push na. Delulu na nga eh.
Para sa akin lang, for myself, parang first class is too ostentatious. Parang sakto na yung business class. Okay. Para nandun ka na, pero hindi ka naman parang nagpalipad ng pera. Parang practical.
Okay.
Practical. Okay. Siyempre, paglapag namin sa Barcelona, first stop, of course, is to get tapas and drinks at the Old Town. I forget the name, at one of those Old Town areas. And then, syempre, more drinks at a rooftop bar. Kasi syempre, di ba sa Barcelona, uso yung mga ganong rooftop bar, as a seaside city. So, we spent a couple of days there. Ito, gusto ko mag-flamenco classes kami. Kasi feeling ko talaga, si Wee-in at si Sonia Jin, they're these girls kasi na I feel na mataas yung energy and they're just game for everything. So, kailangan mag-flamenco classes kami. And then, syempre, mag-hangout din sa beach sa may Barceloneta. Barceloneta. Dito lang pala. Tapos meron statwa ni Rizal. Tsaka yung Torre de Manila sa likod. Tapos mag-baywalk after. At kakain kami ng samgyupsal dun sa kung saan tayo kumakain ng samgyupsal sa may film center.
Correct.
Dito lang pala. Sa may Intramuros lang pala kami, guys. Okay. And then maybe a road trip outside of the city to visit vineyards. Kasi may mga vineyards din naman doon. Okay, ito mabilisan na lang to. Syempre 5 days lang. So, quick trip to ano ba itong trip to Marseille. Bakit may Marseille dito?
Marseille.
Oo.
Bakit ka nasa France?
Oo nga, ba't ako nasa France bigla? I guess kasi maraming pera si Sonia G. Nakapag-charter kami ng plane or ng helicopter.
Okay.
For some more seaside rendezvous, syempre may mga boats and stuff. Syempre, sosyala. Nandiyan na si Sonia Jean to cover everything. Grabe, ginawa ko ng poreza si Riin.
Hindi, pero kasi kung may Sonia Jean dyan, siya na. Okay na yun.
Siya yung siya yung uni eh.
Oo, siya yung uni. As uni, siya naman ang provide. Pero in fairness naman kay Riin, galing lang siyang concert na sobrang successful sa stage. So maraming pera siya ngayon. Grabe, ako pala yung puresa talaga dito. Sabit.
Yes.
Actually, I think nandito ako sa grupo na to for entertainment. So, I think ako ang Hoshi.
And napaka-important ng role, so okay lang.
Correct.
Alam mo, yes.
Tama, diba? Tama yun. Importante yung ganung role. Okay. Syempre, hindi natin papalagpasin ang kaguluhan sa Ibiza where I currently am in the picture behind me. Syempre, kailangan maki-jams. Kahit na magulo na masyado. Syempre, kung nasa Spain ka na, mag-Ibiza ka na. Sabi pala, Ibiza.
Correct.
Ayan. So, and then, of course, we go to a hip-hop club. Hahatahin ko pa si Madam Sonia Jean. Parang, girl, halika na. Ano ba? Huwag ka nang mag-isip mag-golf. Come on, magpuparty tayo. Party na tayo. Huwag mo na kausapin si Opa. Halika na dito, tara. So, nagpunta kaming hip-hop club. And then, nandun yung girls of XG.
Wow!
Wow!
Pero yung mga off-age lang. Kasi may mga bata pa dun eh.
Okay.
So yung mga off-age lang. Because as you know, they're my current go-to girl group right now. And then, we end our trip in Ibiza. Ibiza talaga nakakairita. With a sunset boat ride to end it all. With champagne and tapas and just the sea and the sky and the sun in front of us. And then, gising na ako pagkatapos nito. I'm awakened and I am once again in Manila. In my room. With my cats. Walang boyfriend. So that's my Delulu trip.
To be fair, sa mga napapanood ko na mga content, parang hindi ko pa nakikita sa Spain yung mga Koreans.
Diba?
Meron
Sila
ba?
Didn't Yoon's Kitchen have one in Spain?
Oo nga, kasi nag-Spanish si hindi, or Italian.
Parang ang Italian.
Parang
Italy ba yun?
Italy ata.
Hindi ko sure. Hindi ko napanood yung season na yun.
Yeah.
Pero parang, it would be fun kasi like the colors and all of that, parang sobrang na-imagine ko sila. Mahilig mag-outfitan yung mga yan eh. Di ba binabagayan talaga nila kung nasan sila. Yung mga ganun. Parang, I don't know, and they seem like fun bunch who would be so willing to do that and assimilate with the culture.
Diba? Actually, totoo. Yung parang wala nga masyadong Spain. Or Europe in general. Marami ba silang Europe content?
Meron.
They went to France
pero more
a
of
lot.
like mga France.
Finland.
Oo. Norway. Tapos, Italy. Pero, France din. Pero parang Spain, di masyado.
Spain, Greece. Ganon.
Oo, Greece. Parang
wala, no?
Greece parang not. Maybe it has something to do, syempre pag filming.
Oo.
May mga countries talaga na super. Pero alam ko Spain, mas madali din.
Diba?
Game of Thrones dun eh.
Tsaka ang daming Pilipino dun. Connect. Diba? I mean,
probably like some broad things na yun.
Probably. Oo.
Logistics.
Correct. Ayun. So, yes, that's my trip with the girls. Girls trip are the best. Pag may boys kasi parang complicated eh. For me kung like kayo lahat.
Sobrang gets.
Kung friendly lang kayo. Parang pag girls trip mas fun magwala. Tapos hook up.
Bakit komplikado?
Pag may mga boys. Parang hindi ko kasi masyadong gamay yung ugali ng lalaki. Baka kunyari nakatira kami sa isang Airbnb, may irita ako na ang kalat nila.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yung ganong lang. Pag girls trip, parang it's easier to be like, loose and stuff.
Gets naman. Gets.
Ayun. So, yun. That's my trip. Ooh. Who's next?
Ako na.
Ayan na. Pia na. Okay.
Okay, medyo random hodgepodge yung barkada na iniisip ko. Pero, ang aking Hallyu barkada na kasama dito sa aking Delulu vacation. Una sa lahat, gusto kong kasama si Kwangsu. Kasi, grabe talaga. As in, sobra kasi akong nag-running man lang ngayon. Tapos tawang-tawa lang talaga ako sa kanya. So, nandun si Kwangsu. syempre yun din si Hoshi.
Mm.
Kasama niya si Songkwan.
Naman.
Tapos, isasama ko rin si Youngji at si Mimi. So,
Mimi.
kami ang mga magkakasama. Dadalhin ko sila sa Davao. Pupunta kami ng Samal Island.
I love
Sobrang
it.
gusto ko lang pakita din sa kanila because when they think of Philippines, it's always like Cebu, Boracay. So, they need to discover also the things in Mindanao. So, dalhin ko sila sa Samal Island para ma-enjoy din namin yung napakagandang beach, and then we could also go island hopping and ma-enjoy mga fresh seafood na alam kong ma-enjoy nila. And, syempre, may dala kaming mga inom, meron yan soju, meron yan beer, and syempre meron yan whiskey. Kasi sobrang sarap kapag yung whiskey iniinom mo for example, from a crab shell, yung may mga
May ganon?
or from
Ilalagay
oysters.
mo yung whiskey sa crab shell?
Oo, masarap.
Ooh,
As in, kasi
umami.
yung may saltiness, yung ibang klaseng mga whiskey, depending where it comes from. So, yung mga galing sa mga more of the islands ng mga whiskeys, may ganyan. So, sobrang sarap nun and sobrang may enjoy. Island hopping, ganyan. And then, syempre, after namin pumunta sa Samal Island, magma-Mount Apo din kami para pumunta sa mga hot springs and makita din yung mga things to offer doon kasi sobrang interesting din. Like, para makita, kasi mahilig sila sa mga ganyan diba? Parang medyo mga sauna, mga ganyan.
Correct.
So, makita nila yung hot spring natin, kahit na, syempre, sulfuric, amoy itlog, mag-enjoy yan kasi, ano pa rin yan, like, good for the skin and all of that.
Ooh.
And then, after that, syempre naman, dadalhin ko na sila sa Kidapawan. Nandiyan na tayo Dadalhin ko rin sila sa mga dadalhin ko na rin sila sa mga palayan para pwede kaming kung sila may mud flat, tayo may mga sakahan, farmlands. Oo, yan, pilapil. So, pwede din kaming magpa-games sa mga ganyang mga lugar.
Bilang nandiyan naman si Kwangsu, no?
Oo, di ba? Yun yung purpose niya.
At Songkwan na rin.
Yung purpose niya. At si Songkwan na rin, actually.
At Songkwan.
Correct.
So, yun lang. Parang gusto ko lang talagang to show them like a fun time here in our country. Tapos, syempre, sa gabi, alam mo na, konting inuman, kwentuhan, and yung mga, syempre, may mga konting landian ng kasama dyan. So, iniisip ko na parang, in my head, parang, di syempre, ako na maglalandi kay Hoshi. Sorry, Youngji. Tumabi ka na dyan. Huwag ka na.
Oh my God, oo nga.
My God, may kalaban ka.
Girl, love triangle to.
Hindi, kasi dahil dito sa trip na to, madidiscover niya na ang meant to be sa kanya ay si Songkwan. Yun yung main purpose. Yun yung main purpose ko. Kasi parang iniisip ko kanina, gusto ko siyang i-ship with someone. Tapos parang iniisip ko, parang ang cute nila ni Songkwan. So, yun yung mga purpose, mga hidden agenda ko para sa trip na to.
Bakit tinatanggal mo na sa equation si Kwangsu?
Kasi may long-time girlfriend na siya. And
may
na yan.
girlfriend na siya.
Mukhang, na yan, ready na ikasal.
Headed for marriage na.
Okay.
So, hayaan mo na siya.
Okay,
si
sige.
Mimi, sorry Mimi, hahanapan kita na ibang boyfriend pero not in this trip. Malay mo, may Davaoenyo tayong makita.
Davaoenyo?
Oo.
Oo.
Let's go. Ayan.
Actually, maraming Korean sa Mindanao.
Correct.
Davao.
And Davao.
Sa Davao.
Dami din sila.
Pero bakit tayo
yan.
magbebenta sa kanya ng Korean? May mga Pinoy. Come on.
Exactly.
Dahil mga hottie Pinoys.
Diba? Bagay din sa kanya. And like the Morena Beauty.
Oo, the
push,
Morena
let's
Beauty.
go.
Oo. Ang saya.
Ayun lang, yun ang aking dream barkada with my trip to Samal Island and Davao to Kidapawan. Let's go.
Nung kinakwento mo siya, parang gusto ko sumama.
Actually.
Ang sarap kumain.
Ang sarap kumain.
Dun sa kain part.
Oo. Tsaka gusto ko pumunta rin sa Mount Apo. Pero menos yung malayong hike.
Hindi naman siya mahirap na hike. May parts din naman kasi na pwedeng isasakyan, tapos nun, from the sasakyan, nandun na kayo sa hot spring, nandun na. Hindi siya yung nakakapagod na hiking.
Oo. Hindi naman kasi
At
natin
may waterfalls, may mga lakes, ganyan.
Correct. Kasi hindi naman natin i-goals na umabot sa summit, di ba?
Please, never ko yun pinangarap.
I speak in the Philippines. Let's go.
Baka mairita lang sila sa akin.
I mean, tas siya ang hirap pa kasi ang tangkad-tangkad ni Kwangsu. Parang bawat hakbang nung isa, bawat hakbang nun, parang kalahati lang nun sa'yo. Or
Tapos
one-fourth.
baka magalit yung forest rangers. Ba't ang ingay-ingay ni yung G, gano'n?
Correct!
Mimi.
Diba?
Oo,
Tapos may
yung birds.
pa, may
Oo.
Hoshi, may
Correct.
Kwangsu. Lahat may
Nagsisiliparan
ingay.
lahat ng mga endangered eagles.
Oo.
Correct!
Pero alam mo, yung una kong naisip nung kinakwento mo rin siya is, kung ang dami nyo kasi, tapos pwedeng mawala kayo sa crowd, hindi nyo mawala si Kwangsu. Kasi ang tangkad niya.
Oh, is that a palm tree? No, it's Kwangsu.
Pwede nga kayo magkaroon ng beach photo shoot. Tapos Kwangsu as a coconut.
Diba?
Tapos siya yung
Pwede.
inaakyat nyo.
Saya.
May dala siyang
Let's go.
may dala siyang buko. Ganun.
Lahat may ingay, lahat mareklamo. Okay lang,
Correct.
GG yan.
My God. Tapos
Grabe.
kung iikot nyo sa mga kaprobinsyahan, syempre, minsan lang sila makakita ng mga diba, foreign people. Si Kwangsu nandyan. Automatic tatanungin yung mga tao sa kanya, basketball player ka ba?
Pero
Pero ang payat.
basketball.
Gusto mo basketball?
Okay lang naman. Marami palang payat na basketball
Oo.
players.
Si ano?
Masasali na siya.
Jeremy Lin.
I-recruit na siya. Tapos after niya mag-basketball, mananalo siya ng bote ng Sarsi. Tapos matutuwa siya. Ganto pala dito.
Or
Para
lapad.
mag-basketball
Correct.
pa tayo. Gusto ko pa ng Sarsi. Ganun.
Oh. And then before you know it, nakabalik na siyang Pilipinas kasi parang every liga, nandito na pala siya.
Correct.
Pero ang point lang, purpose lang niya is Sarsi.
Is Sarsi. Correct.
May gusto ko ng Sarsi.
Palom.
Ayan. Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Monica?
Yeah. Ayan, ating finale for this episode.
Okay. So, I'm not afraid of a boys trip. Tinodo ko na to.
Oo.
Ako lang yung babae. Ne, check. Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Because I really wrote it down. Okay. And we have 1 full week of no schedule.
Ooh.
Finally, we get to do something underline, I've always wanted to do for a vacation. Go to the unknown.
Space?
What is this unknown?
Deep sea? Ito unknown na to. Nabahan ako.
Okay. So, Dino, Dokyom, Wonu, Dino, Songkwan, Wonu, Dokyom, and Woozy, plus Sam, my Karen friend.
Karen friend.
May
Hindi
bias
pala ako
na ba siya?
comfortable. Oo.
Sino
Gusto
na
ko
bias
kasi
niya?
siyang i-ship si Wonu eh. So, parang kaya ko siya binitbit para lalo
G.
siya ma-in-love.
Game.
Okay.
So we head to the airport very late at night and check the flight information board. It says that the next flight is to Ho Chi Minh and it departs in an hour. Perfect. We run to the counters, buy a ticket, check in, go through immigration, and board the flight in one go.
Wow.
Ta-da!
Wow. Hindi yan Pilipinas, no? Bilis eh.
Oo eh. Efficient.
Efficient.
O hindi, nasa Pilipinas, pumunta sila talaga dito.
Oo,
Pwede rin naman
okay.
sa Seoul. Actually, hindi ako specific. Basta nasa airport kami.
Okay.
Okay.
So we land in Ho Chi Minh just as the sun begins to rise. We drop our bags to the hotel. Now, I booked while our plane was taxiing on the tarmac before takeoff. O, diba? Or YOLO.
Okay, tama yan.
Then head to the banh mi cart in the corner of Bui Vien Street. It's in Pham Ngulao first quarter. Wow, very specific. We head to the market, see a few things, and go back to the hotel to sleep kasi hindi na kaya ni Woozy. Kailangan niya na matulog.
Okay.
Masyado
Masyado na siya na-expose sa araw. Bawal.
Oo nga,
Correct.
basically.
Na-overstimulate na siya.
We wake up at night, have some pho and beers on the street, then plan our transpo for the next morning. The next day, we're off to the road trip to our road trip to Hanoi. So it's actually our land trip from Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi. Pero it's a long way. It's actually about 28 hours drive. But we're actually gonna make it longer kasi we're gonna stop by a few other cities. So we go to Dalat, kasi there's like this famous waterfalls that I've always wanted to go to. We head to Natrang, where we go sailing and do hot springs. We go to Hoi An kasi may mga ancient cities and then they have this fantastic market. To Danang, if you remember, there was this sky bridge na may dalawang higanteng kamay.
Yeah.
Nahawak lang siya. So that's in Danang. I want to see that. We want to see that. In Hue, it's also an
Hue.
historical city and it's it's actually known for its cultural art. And then finally, we end up in Hanoi, and we end our trip seeing the majestic Harong Bay. So it's really more of a healing trip, wherein we experience new things together. I've never been to this part of Vietnam, and I think they haven't been too. So it's literally discovering things for the first time together. And then, syempre, there's bonding and eating new food, great food, and then the actual driving. That's where we can talk. And assuming na we can understand each other, no? Samantha, galingan mo sa Korea.
Diba? Or sila nag-English, ganyan. Correct. Or nagkakaintindihan yung English and Korea.
Or body language na lang lahat. Tapos nagkakaintindihan kayo.
Correct.
Gusto ko lang malaman kung may stopover ba kayo dun sa pinuntahan ni taxi driver?
Hindi.
May i-rescue din ba kayong mga na-scam na
para
mga
dun sa may dragon na
building? Oo, sa may dragon. Oo, yung mga na-scam na mga...
Actually, hindi ko alam kung saan nila shoot yun. Pero
nasa
Anyway, saan sa Vietnam?
Hindi. Nahanap ko siya Abandoned Sea Park, whatever.
Yeah. Para they have a lot of bustling cities. So yun, kaya ako naman nasabing healing trip kasi kaya ito yung combination. To be honest, I really wanted to take all of the Sebongis, pero hindi kami kasya sa kotse. In fact, ito siksika na to. This is like
medyo
a carnival.
Van na to, diba?
Van car na to I still want it na kami pa rin yung nagda-drive. And this is like the biggest. Ayoko naman mag-drive ng minibus.
Correct. Kailangan mo special license for that.
Kaya inano ko na lang. Like, Dino, kasi syempre, I need my love there with me. And then...
Oh my God, habang nagda-drive ka, yung kamay niya nasa hita mo.
Oh my God. Tapos si Samantha, na-feel ko, ginajudge ako from behind. Ginawa niya na yun sa akin
siya kay
beses.
Wonu. Oo nga. Busy naman siya kay Wonu.
Naglalaro sa Mobile Legends. Ewan ko. Ano ba nilalaro?
Mobile Legends.
No, but I wanted Wonu there because I don't know, parang lately he's been so open and like so into like seeing things and all that. Like in his recent trip to Japan, parang ang dami niyang thoughts and I kind of want to pick his brain with those thoughts. That's why I brought him along. Document is there for the fun. And also,
kaya kami bagay.
I know.
For entertainment purposes.
Document is there for the fun and the photos. And at the same time, I needed Dokyong because I needed Woozy to come along. And I feel like papayag lang si Woozy kung nandun si DK. I don't know why.
So, tingnan mo,
si DK lang din yung diba? Nakakapaglabas kay Woozy sa hotel room.
Yeah.
Yung
diba,
puppy dog eyes, hindi niya matambahan.
Oh my God, shit.
And I don't know, I want to see... I want Woozy in this trip because, I mean, okay lang naman to be like a homebody, but I don't know, I just want to like take him to elsewhere na hindi lang office at bahay at kama. Alam mo yun? So, gusto ko lang siya bit-bitin nun. And of course, Song Kwan, I wanted to take him on this trip because I think he needs to like just relax and alam mo yun. With everything that he's went through, he needs like a bit more healing. So, I feel like this trip is that. Yung wala kang iniisip, discovering new things na lang and just happy.
My God.
That is my trip.
Ilang kayo lahat?
Madami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, not bad. Okay na yun.
Lang.
Oo. Wait lang. Paano yung room arrangements?
In one room. Actually, kaya ito... Yeah! Nagawa na namin to ni Samantha when we were fresh grads with other friends. Okay. And we were co-ed. And Vietnam, it's such a backpacker country. So there are rooms that are big talaga. So yun yung iniisip ko for this.
And then bunk beds, ganun.
Yeah. Yung iba nga, one time we stayed in this room. Hindi nga siya bunk bed. Like literal bed. Tapos, ang laki-laki ng kwarto. Tapos ang mura lang niya. Kasi that's how Vietnam is. Like, that's how they roll.
Paano kung yung room, pagdating mo, isang malaking room, tapos isang malaking kama? Nakasya kayo 7?
Okay lang. Basta kahug ko si Nino.
Ay, nako!
Sa gilid sila. Tapos may, sa gilid sila sa may edge. So, si Dino, Monica, tapos may unan.
Oh.
Hindi ka na may barrier.
Or may songkon para ginajudge kami.
Ang hirap naman nun. Patulog na
So,
kayo,
paano
tapos
kung
ina-up down
judger
ka.
kasi si Song Kwan, tapos sabi mo nagja-judge din si Sam. So, silang dalawa. Paano kung silang dalawa pala yung meant to be? Okay lang sa'yo.
Oh, di cute. I love
Okay
that.
lang sa'yo kahit na
magagalit
record mo
lang si
Song Kwan.
Samantha.
Bakit siya
Bakit siya
magagalit?
magagalit?
Ang pogi kasi ni Hono eh. Check
Totoo naman.
Pogi din ni Song Kwan.
Pero
Pogi
kung
na
doon
naman
naman siya
siya.
dinala ng puso niya, di ba?
Oo.
Love.
judging.
Oo, to judging. Yung nila,
Sorry,
rom-com
Sam.
nila is, Judging in Hanoi. The
Samantha.
Hanoi Judge. Parang mas, ano ba magandang
Yung
title nun?
Nandun lang silang dalawa lagi sa likod, nagbubulong. At ano naman si Monica.
Oh my God. That's so familiar.
Dalawa lang silang nagagana.
Oo. Tas si Muhan palapit na ng palapit habang nagbubulungan sila. Tapos mamaya nagbububol na sila.
Yung nagulat na lang sila na, Oh, pero masaya. Pero, sige, tuloy na natin.
Oo,
Parang ganyan.
Parang, kasi parang medyo, kunyari, start siya sa drunken night. Di ba?
Oo,
In one of them
nagreklamo pa rin.
Oo, nagreklamo sila. Na-imagine ko na sa may side street sila. Di ba, I mean, yung mga nagfa-fa kayo doon. And then, nagfa-fa.
Oo. Kailangan mong ayusin yung pagkakahiwalay ng sentence.
Nagfa-fa. The soup sila doon. Tapos di ba, imagine ko pag Vietnam, parang red yung chairs. No, red
yung mga plastic
chairs.
yung stools lang na mababa.
Correct. Tapos naglalasingan na kayo. Tapos judge kayo ni Song Kwan tsaka ni Sam. O pares pa silang S.
Correct.
I think it's a sign.
Paano ba naman to?
Oo. Kasi mamaya, nagmumobol na sila. Tapos iniwan nyo na sila doon. Naghanap na sa sarili lang malaking kwarto.
Kasi yun lang yung available ng mga kwarto sa Vietnam.
Yun lang tayo.
Malaki lang
Correct.
meron. Walang 4-2.
Pupunta ka sa hotel doon, tapos isang buong floor kwarto.
Correct.
Pero marami kayong nakabook doon. Find your pwesto na lang. Ganun.
But I really want that. Plus, actually, kaya very clear ng mind ko sa itinerary. Ginawa ko na tong itinerary na to eh. Parang I just had to decide whether to go to the Hanoi route or to go to Cambodia kasi we couldn't do both. So this time around, as in, it's still a dream of mine to go to that Hanoi direction. And that's why I also wore this hat because this is also from Vietnam. So, kaya ready ako na yun talaga yung trip. And then, of course, kung meron pa tayong
Akala ko ba last minute ka sa airplane?
Saan?
Last minute ka lang sa
Pero syempre, di ba, minanifest ko na rin.
Minanifest mo na.
It has to be Vietnam, ganon.
True that.
And then, sana may iba pa tayong episode na ganito kasi I still wanna make other trips with the rest of the Sibongis naman. Kasi I really wanna pick each of their brains. Pero feeling ko talaga hindi ko kaya kung sabay-sabay sila. And then just
Ako rin. Inisip ko na rin yun na parang gusto ko lahat sila, pero parang na-overwhelm ako dun sa thought lang.
Diba?
Parang sige, feeling ko dapat by batch, ganon.
Yun nga eh.
Kasi kailangan mo na bigyan ng attention lahat eh. Kung ikaw yung master planner nung trip, diba? Kailangan isipin mo needs nilang lahat. Magkakaiba.
Correct.
Tsaka feeling ko kasi, kung kunwari magkasama na sila, syempre may bond na sila. So, ikaw yung OP.
Ikaw yung OP. So parang, actually, important na magdala ka ng friend na parang na Sam na parang pang father doon or something.
Oo. Correct.
Diba?
Ang sarap magdelulu.
I know. Oh my God. Actually.
I just wanna go on a trip.
With them.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening to our episode today. Sobrang sayang magkwentuhan ng ganito. Talking about all our dreams and our fantasies. So, if you have your brain
fantasies?
If you have more fantasies, write it down in the comments down below or you can send it over to us in our DMs.
Pag-usapan natin yan. Send it out to the universe. Malay mo lang, di ba? It doesn't have to be them mismo nakasama mo. Malay mo like somebody else. But whatever. Pag-usapan na kami. Natuwa tayo sa story tapos ninakaw yung itinerary. Lahat ng plano.
Pero share ko lang. Kasi I follow this girl on Instagram. I'm sure a lot of people know her. Si Nunas Nunchi.
Yes.
So parang she created this parang Korea trip. Hindi ko alam ano yung details. Pero I think she's like Korea trip na kung anong gusto niya. And then she's bringing people with her. Diba? So, never know. Baka magkaroon tayo ng one to Sarang mission
trip.
Santo Tomas, Batangas.
Santo Tomas, Batangas. With with our very beloved listeners.
Why not?
Ang tanong mo, gusto ba nila tayong makasama?
Namimilit lang pala tayo. Oy guys, libre na to. Lika na. Libre.
Oh. Guys, wala kasi kaming friends, kaya kami may podcast eh.
Gusto namin kayong makilala. Kaibiganin nyo
kami, please. Please lang po.